Did you ever think NASA would turn to a private company to rescue astronauts stuck in space? Sounds unbelievable, right? But guess what? It's happening. NASA is now counting on Elon Musk's SpaceX to save the day, not Boeing, the company we all thought was the go-to for space missions. It's a huge twist in the space race saga. So, what led to this shocking decision? Why is Boeing, the aerospace giant, suddenly out of the picture? Stay tuned as we dive into this unexpected turn of events that could change the future of space exploration forever. The story starts back in 2014, when NASA awarded contracts to two aerospace giants, SpaceX and Boeing. The mission? To develop reliable spacecraft capable of ferrying astronauts to and from the ISS. This was after the retirement of the Space Shuttle program in 2011, which left the United States dependent on Russia's Soyuz rockets. NASA wanted to reduce this dependency and boost American capability in space travel. Both companies received billions of dollars in funding to develop their respective spacecraft, Boeing with its CST-100 Starliner and SpaceX with its Crew Dragon. SpaceX, a relative newcomer in the aerospace industry, quickly rose to the challenge. In May 2020, SpaceX successfully launched its Crew Dragon on a manned mission to the ISS, marking the first time a private company had done so. This was a monumental achievement, not just for SpaceX, but for the entire space industry. It proved that private companies could handle missions traditionally reserved for government agencies. Boeing, on the other hand, faced a series of unfortunate events. The Starliner, Boeing's spacecraft, encountered multiple issues right from its first uncrewed test flight. A software glitch caused the spacecraft to go off course, a mistake that nearly ended in disaster. Further inspections revealed that the cabin was filled with flammable electrical tape, an oversight that could have had catastrophic consequences. And if that wasn't enough, Boeing faced additional delays when two subsequent launch attempts had to be aborted, with astronauts already strapped in and ready to go. The result? Boeing has yet to complete a successful crewed flight to the ISS. NASA's decision to rely on SpaceX for a rescue mission highlights just how dire Boeing's situation has become. For NASA, astronaut safety is paramount. With Boeing's Starliner facing continuous delays and unresolved technical issues, NASA needed a reliable alternative to ensure the safety of its astronauts. And that's where SpaceX comes in. SpaceX's Crew Dragon has a proven track record, having completed numerous successful missions to the ISS. It's not just a spacecraft, it's a symbol of reliability and innovation. But how did SpaceX, a company founded only in 2002, manage to outpace a century-old giant like Boeing? The answer lies in SpaceX's innovative approach to aerospace technology. Unlike traditional aerospace companies, but now the rise of private companies is changing the game. They are not only competing with, but also surpassing traditional aerospace giants in terms of innovation, efficiency, and reliability. So, what does this mean for Boeing? The decision to choose SpaceX over Boeing is more than just a temporary setback. It's a significant blow to Boeing's reputation and a wake-up call to adapt or be left behind. Boeing, once a symbol of American engineering prowess, now faces an uncertain future in space. To remain competitive, Boeing will need to innovate and adapt quickly, embracing a more agile and responsive approach similar to SpaceX. If not, they risk losing more than just contracts. They risk losing their status as a leader in the aerospace industry. But what about the astronauts currently on the ISS? For them, this decision is about safety and survival. NASA's choice to call on SpaceX reflects their commitment to astronaut safety above all else. The Crew Dragon spacecraft, with its flawless safety record, is the ideal choice for this critical rescue mission. This isn't just a backup plan, it's a strategic decision to ensure that the astronauts return home safely without any further delays or risks. And let's not forget the geopolitical implications. In a world where international partnerships and collaborations are becoming increasingly complex, NASA's reliance on a private company to execute such a crucial mission sends a strong message. It highlights the growing importance of the private sector in space exploration and signals a shift towards more commercial space operations in the future. This could pave the way for more partnerships between private companies and government agencies, leading to faster innovation and more ambitious space missions. So, what's next for SpaceX and Boeing? For SpaceX, the future looks bright. With each successful mission, they are solidifying their position as a leader in the space industry and proving that private companies can compete with and even surpass traditional aerospace giants. This latest mission is just another step towards their ambitious goal of making space travel more accessible and eventually colonizing Mars. For Boeing, however, the path forward is less clear. They must address the technical issues plaguing the Starliner and regain NASA's trust. This means more rigorous testing, better quality control, and perhaps most importantly, a shift in company culture towards more innovation and agility. Boeing has the experience and resources to make a comeback. but they need to act quickly and decisively if they want to stay relevant in the rapidly evolving space industry. Looking ahead, the aerospace landscape is rapidly evolving. Boeing faces a critical moment, an urgent need to innovate and regain trust. If they don't adapt, they risk being eclipsed by competitors like SpaceX, who continue to prove their capability and reliability. For SpaceX, this is a chance to solidify their lead. Their success with NASA not only boosts their reputation, but also sets the stage for more ambitious endeavors in space. As they push forward, SpaceX could very well shape the future of space exploration, taking humanity further than ever before. And for all of us observing, this isn't just a corporate rivalry, it's a turning point in space history. Will private companies like SpaceX continue to lead the charge, or can Boeing reclaim its place in this new era? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more updates. Stay tuned, because in space, the journey has only just begun.